Hey guys, what's up? Got a PO match for you here. This one is actually in the UU tier, but it's using an old RU team. Something in my team is obviously a UU since it's been placing me up into UU with this team. But anyway, his Shaman let off. I taunted right off the bat so he wouldn't be able to subseed, and then whirlwinded and got rid of him. Predicted the Earthquake, switched out to Claydol to take it, and then he misses a Mega Horn, so I'm able to get my rocks and get off a couple Earth Powers before he kills me with Mega Horns. I felt like after I got up my rocks, I didn't really need Claydol anymore. So, yeah. That's why I just sacked Claydol and got as much damage on Rhyperior as possible so I could bring in PZ and just get the Scarfed Revenge kill, which worked out really nicely, except he brings out Registeel, which means I need to switch. And he's going to paralyze my throw on the switch in, but that's okay because all I want to do is set up. So he's going to set up his rocks, but I'm going to set up my sub, which means it's going to take him 2 seismic tosses to break that sub because I have over a 100 HP sub. So, now he's trying to paraflinch me, but I luckily break through and get another sub off, which is good for me to be able to get the Resto Chesto going. And finally, I'm just going to circle throw here as he actually decided to switch into Nidoking, which worked out very nicely. I'm able to get a little bit of damage on Nidoqueen, plus he's going to have to take some more rocks damage, but more importantly, Honchkrow comes in. Now, I missed this circle throw after he broke my sub with Sucker Punch, but I knew because of the +1 defense I'd be able to live one Brave Bird and take this Honchkrow out, which I do. But he's going to be able to bring in Frostlass and just revenge kill with me with Ice Beam. So that kind of sucks that I lost throw, but I got rid of a really big offensive threat on his side as well. So I bring in Drapion just to taunt this thing, and now I should have gone for knockoff here, or maybe I did go for knockoff. I did go for knockoff. I need to get rid of the lefties on Frostlass because I knew it would be kind of trouble for me because I don't really have a whole lot to kill it with, other than like a PZ with a T-Bolt, but I'd have to get him kind of low on HP. So I need to get rid of the lefties to make it easier. And unfortunately for me, he has Dragon Tail as I tried to set up my Cosmic Powers on this thing. He Dragon Tailed me out into PZ, and I went for Psyshock. I should have gone for Ice Beam. I guess I was just fearing that he would bring in Frostlass, and I really wanted to get damage on Frostlass, so that's why I picked Psyshock. But I'm able to trick my Sticky Barb from my Clefable over to Registeel, which is what's going to end up killing this thing, although the PO replayer doesn't show it. It doesn't show him taking damage from the Sticky Barb, but he's taking damage every turn. Shaman comes in right as I Seismic Toss, which is great because I'm able to do good damage to it. Back up to full because of my Wish, and now he's going to seed me, but basically I guess he was just seeding because he wanted to get as much HP as possible back, but he didn't have enough HP to get off a sub, so I was able to kill him. Frostlass is back in. I can't touch the Frostlass with Clefable, so I actually go out to Drapion hoping he won't attack, and he doesn't, and I'm able to get my Wish off, so I'm going to try and knock off again, but he protected. So now I predict him to switch, so I go for the Toxic Spikes, I think. Or no, I go for the Whirlwind. But he actually didn't switch. He stayed in, which really sucks, because I could have got rid of his lefties that turn. I set up one layer of T-Spikes, but then I realized there's nothing on his team that I can really poison at this point. So that was a really bad move on my part. I'm kind of just trying to get off a taunt, just in case he decides to stay in. If there's anything left for him to T-Wave, that kind of thing. I don't want him to get any of that off. Clefable comes out. I'm just going to protect and let that Sticky Barb kill him off. I think it happens this turn, actually. Yeah, it does. Even though it wasn't showing it, Sticky Barb was killing him. That's what he ended up fainting from. So, Nidoqueen sets up another layer of T-Spikes, but I'm able to kill it with Seismic Toss, and now the Frostlass is out. I'm going to set up a Wish and then try and go into Sigilyph just to see how well it can take an Ice Beam, and it takes it horribly, but I'm able to get my Wish, and I'm just going to switch back into Clefable and essentially just Wish stall this guy until he runs out of Ice Beams, and eventually he's going to leave. And yeah, so for the next little bit, it's just wish stalling. So I will see you guys next time. Peace!